All right, people, did you hear there was a big election last night? Yeah, wall-to-wall coverage. I was flipping between Fox, CNN, MSNBC. You really should only do that in a mental institution, by the way. Okay, big day for Republicans, right? If you're a Republican, you're feeling good. You've done a little Molly. You're rolling. You're out there. You're going, today, it's for me. I'm cool now. I'm cool. If you're a Democrat, you're hungover. You're parched. Your message, it didn't get across. Uh-oh, what are we going to do? We had power. We now don't have any power. Oh, no, this is terrible. But I don't even like framing everything with this Republican-Democrat thing and this red-blue thing, because this is just how they keep us fighting. You know, we have two halves of our brain, the right brain and the left brain, and that's how they use us. They manipulate us to just keep us in a constant state of flux. And I think most people are somewhere in between. Most people have certain principles that sometimes the Republicans believe in, sometimes the Democrats believe in. They don't really stand actually for much. It just depends when they're in power, what their principles are. And I think most people actually have principles, and that's why politics is so slimy, and that's why politicians never actually do what they say. And that's also, by the way, why Wall Street every year, you know, they give like 51% to the Republicans and 49% to the Democrats, because they're hedging their bets. That's what they're in the business of doing, and they want to make sure they own the guy, whether he's the winner or the losers. But most of us are somewhere in between, and I think that's the message that the politicians have to hear right now, because I was watching the acceptance speeches last night, and you know, they're going, I look forward to working with the good senator from blah, blah, blah. And even President Obama this morning, right? You know, we're going to do what we got to do, and we're going to have to go ahead and sit down with these guys. But we know that's not going to happen, right? They're not going to want to sit down with him on immigration, and he knows he can do the executive actions to make it happen. The executive actions, by the way, which all presidents do, President Bush did plenty of them, as we've often talked about on my show. But what they'd be doing is making immigration happen, which is a big thing, by skipping a branch of the government, the legislative branch. They're supposed to write the laws, the president's supposed to sign them into law, and then the judicial branch is supposed to decide if they're legal. Now that's how it's supposed to work, but we know the Republicans aren't going to come to the table with anything they want. Obama's not going to either. And it's like, you know what, guys, you got a chance. You got a chance. Yeah, we're fractured, but I don't think we're as fractured as everyone wants to make us seem. So you know what, Republicans, be magnanimous and get less than you want. Obama, be magnanimous, get less than you want, and do something that is right for the country. And then we'll all have a little more respect for something that we don't have a lot of respect for right now.